Welcome, everyone, to the home of the war chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, the place simply known to some as the Dope. The Golden Eagles ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles offense takes the field. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Boston College's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start
running toward the tape. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Boston College. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Uiagalelei. He's got his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets their big mitt in the air and knocks it down.
They'll run play action. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll go to the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds his man, it's Williams. Touchdown Seminoles! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Boston College wants to play fast. Takes it from the gun on third down. Snagged on the outside, it's McGowan. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense, and the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Boston College! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Brown. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's going to pass. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Getting some heat. Another incompletion on third down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target, and as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Fair catch, called for and made. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking for a crease. It's Robichaux. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Boston College right back to the line.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Turns it on in midfield. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout the season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing.
Touchdown, Eagles! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulls his way forward. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to scramble. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Buys a little extra time. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Snags it on the right. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 10. And he'll take it it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boston College.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Boston College, 28, Florida State.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The aerial assault continues. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To throw, it's Uiagalelei. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Florida State. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On second down, looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a crease at the 20. He's off to the races. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights, good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to him. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Boston College wants to play fast. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 1st down for this offense. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. 2nd down coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Keeps looking downfield. Open space at the 25. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Morales. Touchdown, Boston College! And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Reels it in down the left side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Back to throw, it's Uiagalelei. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That keeps the score. Boston College, 38. Florida State, 20.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They're bringing heat. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's going to fire deep. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminole. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go right back to him. At the 45 on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. And the Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Up-tempo for the offense.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. This one's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Seminoles are on the move. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Bradley. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Quickly complete. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they